Now, when I say they in this video, I don't know who they is, but I know they are very powerful people. All right. It's some very powerful people in this world. Nobody knows who they are. All right. They are secret society people. All right. They control everything. All right. They at the top of the whole pyramid, at the top of the whole pyramid, and it's levels to the whole pyramid. And we down here at the bottom, and they way up there controlling everything that happens in people's everyday lifestyle. I mean, these people are so powerful. I wouldn't be surprised if they know numerology, they know masonry stuff, they know how to do magic, they know everything about mathematics. You know, they know how to manipulate people. They know how to create stories that's not really real. They know how to get people locked up and make it look like, somebody did it. Man, they know how to do everything. All right. In this system. Okay. One thing you got to understand is that this is a system. All right. It's a system called the Matrix. Now, there's some people that's not in the Matrix, and there's some people that's still in the Matrix, and they controlling them people. You get what I'm saying? And so, like I said, man, they control everything, man. They control the weather. All right. A lot of people think that the weather just randomly just happens. Like, if a blizzard just happened, oh man, blizzard just created itself. If two hurricanes be happening at the same time, people think, oh my God, there's two hurricanes coming to destroy our town, our city. Man, look, they got machines that create clouds. All right. So what makes you think they don't create the weather? They know how to create storms. They know how to create snowstorms, everything, man. They are powerful people. All right. And so that's one thing you got to understand, man. That's one thing you got to understand about, the world we live in, man. It's controlled by some very, very powerful, negative, evil people, man. I mean, it is what it is, because it's like they greedy almost. It's like they don't want nobody else to do good. Okay, let me ask you this. Why you think it's so hard to be successful? Ask yourself that. Why you think it's so hard to have the lifestyle that you really want to live? It's like you're not doing nothing wrong. It's like you're trying to be positive. You're trying to be the best that you can all the time. You probably don't got no real bad criminal record or nothing like that. You probably got 1, 2 kids or no kids at all. You probably very smart, you got a college degree and stuff. But ask yourself, why does it feel like it is so challenging and so difficult to live the life that you want to live? You know why? Because they make it like that. They make it like that. They make it like that. See, they don't tell you this when you're going through school and then you got to go to college and stuff and you get a degree and stuff like that. They don't tell you that it's a flip side to all of that. They just tell you to go to college, get a loan, and then when you get out, get you a job so you can pay it back. They didn't tell you that you have to like know how to live life. You feel me? And that's why it's so hard for people to like live the life that they want to live, because they make it hard. Not you, they make it hard like that. Because they control everything. They control people, right? They control people. That's why it's so many people that's divided right now. Everybody divided. Why you think your family don't even associate with you? Of all the people that you got in your family, why you think that none of them associate with you? Now, you can count on your fingers. You got more than 15, 20 people in your family. Ask yourself, why is it they don't associate with you? Why they haven't called you ever? Why they don't reach out to you like a real family member should? Why? Because they made it like that. They made it like that. You feel me? They want everybody to be dysfunctional. They want people to be divided. It's called divide and conquer. They want you to be by yourself so you don't have no help. You don't got no support. They want it like that because that gives them more power. You feel me? If you don't got no help, if you don't got no aid, you don't got no support, you don't got no people that's like helping you to do anything like they should be. Okay, it makes it 10 times harder for you to actually live the life that you want to live. They got it like that. They control people. You feel me? So, I wouldn't be surprised if they know how to tap into people's minds. They know how to tap into people's minds and make people think certain things through this 5G stuff, man. You don't think that they know how to tap into people's minds by now? I think they do. Okay, have you ever been just, maybe laying down in the bed, or you may be somewhere, you know, waiting on somebody or something, and then you got all these thoughts that's running through your head, and you like, yo, why can't I harness my thoughts? Why can't I calm my mind down? You know why you can't calm your mind down? It's because they made it like that. Why you think they make social media and stuff where they got all these feeds so that you can scroll down, you see all these images, you see all these people. They want you to be distracted by other people's lives. They want you to second guess your own lifestyle and compare it to somebody else's lifestyle. They want the women to compete with each other and not like each other. They want y'all to not like each other and not be able to trust each other. They want it like that. Okay? So, you know, they control everything, man. They control everything. I think they control like all these sicknesses and stuff like that. Think about it. Look at all this stuff that's going around. We done heard all these different names of all these type of going around. All these different types of names. Right? Now listen, I don't never ever really get sick at all, period. But just recently I caught okay? And it's funny because two of my buddies that I talked to within 24 hours, they was also sick too. And I'm like, something ain't right. And so I looked it up on the internet. It's something going around called bird, yeah. And I'm just looking at it, the symptoms and stuff, same symptoms I had. Shivering, cold, sweating, coughing, stuff like that. Now my immune system is super strong. So I'm like, what did I do? I didn't even go nowhere. I ain't go nowhere. What did I do that really made this happen? Listen, man, this is why you see airplanes flying in the air with that smoke coming out the back of them. Chemtrails. I wouldn't be surprised if they know how to pollute a whole area with or I wouldn't be surprised if they know how to pollute a whole area with that. And so what I did was, you know, I don't usually take medicine. I do it the herbal way, but I had to take some medicine for this because I just got tired of, you know, shivering and stuff. So I had one of my friends go get me some Theraflu or whatever, and they went to the store and they like, bro, all the Theraflu gone, all the cold products are gone, and I'm like, really? They took a picture of it and showed me, man, the whole section was empty in the store. At the store, the whole section was empty, and they had nothing but a few products in there for cold symptoms and stuff like that. Now they went to another store. Same thing, everything gone in that area, everything to do with a cold gone. Now, is this a coincidence? Everybody is getting sick. Huh? And so when you look, and then they talking about this thing on the news, talking about how all the egg prices is raising up because of bird. Now, something don't make sense here. Something don't make sense here. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that just don't make no sense. But I'm just saying that to say this, bro. I believe they control all of that stuff, bro. They control all of that. Medicines, wars, man, they control everything, man. Prices, housing prices, all this stuff that's going on, like this inflation stuff, they controlling all of that, man. They don't want nobody to be able to win. They don't want you to live your best life. That's why they make it so hard. Why you think rent is super high right now? Most places that you rent is $1,200 or over. And it might not be nothing but a little shack. Rent is high, groceries are high, all this stuff high. Clothes are high, all of it. Like, why is this stuff happening all of a sudden? Because, bro, they know that certain people is waking up and they don't want them to get ahead of the curve. If you ask me, call it a conspiracy if you want. But I think whoever they is, they want to be in control. They want to be in power, man. You know, and it's a lot of stuff that they don't want to tell us, man. I think all the knowledge that they got, I think that's the knowledge that came from the ancient Egyptians. All that knowledge that they got, I think they used it to their advantage. And I think it's the same knowledge that's hidden from us that probably came from the ancient Egyptians and stuff. They using that type of stuff on us. They control all this stuff, man. You feel me? Look at what happened to Andrew Tate in Romania. They knew where he was at. They ain't even, how you know where somebody at to move in on them and take them to jail? How they know where you at? Bro, they know everything. Your cell phone is a tracking device, whether you turn location on or not. Man, if you got a cell phone, man, they know exactly where you at. They control everything, man. You ever seen these movies they got out, like Eagle Eye? Or it's another movie that Tom Cruise played in. I forgot. I was watching it the other day, and he was looking on this big old screen, and he was looking inside this situation that was happening in this person's house or whatever. And they was like, yeah, that's the person right there we need to go get. And I'm just like, how they know, how they got cameras and stuff like that to be able to see what happened in somebody's house? Because listen, bro, your whole house is filled with cameras. If you got an alarm system, it's cameras on it. If you got a TV, you know these HD TVs, man, that's a whole big camera. I'm pretty sure they can see through these TVs, these HD high definition Ultra K HD TVs. Man, I'm pretty sure if they wanted to, they can tap into that TV and see you from that TV without the TV even being on. I'm pretty sure they know how to do it. Cell phones, like I say, cell phones got 5 and 6 cameras on the back, plus 1 on the front. They see everything, bro. Ain't nothing invisible. Ain't nothing invisible to these people. You know what I'm saying? So speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think, man. Because, you know, I'm not in the Matrix. You know, I'm free from the Matrix. I don't really be worried about none of the stuff that's going on out here and stuff like that, you know, and being caught up in it. I just I'm separated from it, you know. I'm just chilling. Are you still in the Matrix? Do you know? I hope you're not. Okay, because they control you. They got so many people under control. It's ridiculous. They got so many people brainwashed that it's ridiculous. You be wondering why some people don't like you and they don't even know you, bro. You be like, yo, what? Dang, Danny messaged me back. I thought they liked me. Dang, they ain't even get to know who I was. Why they just already like doing me dirty? It's because most people that you come in contact with, they still in the Matrix. They program, man. They program. Something in their mind that they've seen somewhere triggers them to not like you. And they don't even need a reason. They just think of something that they've seen, or they are trapped in this mentality that somebody's not going to be good for them because they living in fear. All right. And they just automatically think that you are a threat. They got everybody scared of everybody. Why you think all these killings going on with these little kids? Because the kids don't have no guidance in life. They don't have nobody to teach them nothing. They don't have nobody to parent them because the parents out doing their own thing. The parents still think they got it. They ain't even worried about their kids. They don't even give a damn about their kids. You feel what I'm saying? Why? Because they got it like this. And so that kid grows up angry, frustrated, a lot of inner demons. His only solution to his problems is shoot something up because he angry. He don't even know why he don't even know why he feel this way. But like I said, it's because they have made it like this. They have made it to where everybody is dysfunctional. Don't nobody like each other. Everybody's afraid of each other. People are afraid of everything. Men hate women. Women hate men. They got it like this. Black versus white. White versus black. They got it like this. You know, Christians versus spiritual people. New age people versus Christians. They got it like this. That's how they made it. And like I said, you still got some people that's still stuck in the Matrix. They don't do nothing but fall right into it. They don't do nothing but fall right into the okie doke. And be giving it more power. So, hey, speak up, let your voice be heard below. Leave a comment below. By the way, folks, they about to start doing crypto. Okay, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'd already picked up on it, folks. The value of the dollar is gone. All right, you probably don't got no cash in your pocket right now. You probably got all the cards. That's because they low key changing paper money into paperless money. So crypto is going to be the new market. So you better get into crypto right now. Even if you ain't into it, you're gonna be left behind once it starts to transition into in reality. So you might as well go ahead and start getting into it now and learning with us. Join my crypto Patreon, man. It's below in the comment section. Join it with us. We'll teach you how crypto works so you can start earning money and get ahead of the curve before it starts to, get bigger and bigger and bigger. That way you can have an investment, an asset. All right. So with that being said, man, it's your big bro Trend. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Do you think they control everything? What else do you think they control? Comment below. I want to know. Peace.